Hello, I'm Chuck, and welcome to Under the Scope Productions presents the Original Music Showcase. Our mission is simple, to help support original music with our three-step process. Listen, experience, and pass on.
They say my name. I can hear your answer over the pouring rain. You know what matters. And you held my hand. You pulled me closer than any other man. When those clouds parted, your green eyes turned gray. And there was nothing, no, nothing left to say. Do you remember the day you said my name? I can hear your answer over the pouring rain. You knew what mattered, and you held my hand. You pulled me closer, yeah, than any other man. When those clouds parted and your green eyes turned gray, well, there was nothing, no, nothing left to say. Do you remember that day you said my name? Well, I can still hear your answer over the pouring rain. And you knew what mattered, and you held my hand. You pulled me closer than any other man. When those clouds parted and your green eyes say.
Well, I lost one of my jobs, my regular job, which I work 4 days a week. The restaurant is closed. I can't do any live gigs. Obviously, I've been trying to utilize Discord, Skype, this Zoom app, and also using Facebook Live. I streamed a couple times on YouTube Live, like on the webcam. But, you know, this is the time of year that I start booking all the way to almost December for music, and festivals are coming up. You know, I do that Elephants for Autism charity every year. It's going to be 9 years this year that I've done that, and they're going to do it online this year. So I'll be performing on Friday the 24th, but that's going to be, I think he's going to stream those on Facebook Live, like as each musician comes up to their time slot. But yeah, I mean, I'm home with my kids. I have two 20-year-old college kids at home and a 17-year-old that are all out of school. They've been out of school for, this is almost 3 weeks, going on 4 weeks at home. My 17-year-old has not left the house at all. They're basically doing what they're supposed to be doing, but it's a little weird, you know? It's just like strange. I am working like a takeout window at the bar that I work at, a couple days a week, just answering the phone, and people are picking up food, just to have a little bit of money.
Well, that bar that you're at now, that's where you have your open mic.
Yeah, I only work there on Monday nights. It's like just like an extra gig for me. Open mic nights are there from 8 to like 11, and then we do a like family jam at midnight because the bar's open till 2. So we just started that up in November. So obviously we can't do that, but I have been doing that live. We started the first one last week on Zoom, online. It's all posted on Facebook. Like, it's called Music Monday Open Mic, and it's going to be online open mic now. So it went pretty well. It was pretty cool because you're not having to just, if even for any performances, you don't have to go somewhere and there's only one mic and like crappy equipment or just like a whatever stage. Now you can like set your whole room up how you want. You can have lights going. You can do all kinds of stuff, you know? It was pretty cool. Some of the artists did that last Monday where they had like candles burning and like theatrical groovy lights going and stuff like that. It was nice. I like it. I like that we can do this. It might be like a new thing that we do too, even when we all go back to normal. I've been writing. I've been working with my boyfriend Bobby Nybish. I've been working with my bass player from Bosom Band. The studio, his house sold, so we lost our studio, and then he got another house, so we're just kind of like working out of like a small basement with our equipment, but not all the stuff that we're used to doing, so we kind of slimmed all that down too. We actually just finished a Bosom Band single called Hold On, so that's going to be out hopefully by summer. And then we're writing other things together, but I've been doing a solo project for about a year now. I really like that we have all of these things. Like, I wouldn't have known about that I could do online like open mic if this hadn't happened. I also have other ideas now that we're using these things. Like, I'm thinking about doing a podcast, you know, and inviting other musicians that I know on topics like once a week, and have it like a radio show, you know, but like a live broadcast, and then record it. And then I was just looking it up today to see, like, when you record on here, how you can save it and then share it elsewhere. Like, can we save it to YouTube? Can we share it to Facebook? Can we do those kinds of things? So I'm gonna figure that out. I'm Monica Lynne Chase. I have basically been singing forever. I started singing in church when I was a little kid, 3-4 years old. My mother, she switched around in churches, but we went to a Southern Baptist church and a gospel church that were like in our neighborhood. So everything was about music. Also, everybody in my family is kind of musical. My mother sings. She was going to go to college for opera. And everybody in my dad's family, they play guitars. They sit out on the porch. So music's always been in my life, but I really started singing when I was probably like 6 or 7 years old in church. I was actually in a traveling interdenominational gospel choir until I was about 12 years old. I'm not shy about being on stage. It's been in front of a lot of people since I was very young. I sang in all the choirs in school and high school and, junior high and all that stuff. And in various bands over the years. We were just looking at old videos of this like acoustic act that I was in with my friend Ralph Bianco called Jelly. It started at a young age. Music's always been in my life. My Uncle Martin makes dobros and guitars. I talk to him probably like once a week just about music. And then over the years I developed a sound with Bosom Band. I was with Bosom Band for 10 years. I work with dubstep artists over the years also, not like this, but like they would send me a file, like an MP3 or a WAV file, and then I would take it into a studio and listen to it and sing for them, and some rappers and things like that. But my niche really now is like a I don't like a soulful R&B, and it's more kind of like country now that I'm doing, I would say. It's hard to put in a box what I'm what I'm doing. But yeah, I've been in this business and at least singing. My father would say that I've been singing since the womb.
I'm dreaming. I know that the only thing when I ask you what is the meaning, you tell me to jump in the race.
And this is partially, how me and Danny started writing together. It's like I have composition books and all these journals and everything are in my little office right here. I've been journaling and writing poetry basically since I was probably 10 or 11 years old. I have a published Kindle book called Void. That's all poetry. I never thought I would be like a singer. Just something that I did because it was like part of my life. I always wanted to be author. I wanted to be a poet or a novelist. That was my real goal. And then later I wanted to be a painter, but I'm still a writer. So when I met Danny, I was carrying around journals. I probably had 3 journals on me when I went to his studio for the first time. And I did go to his studio to lay down backing vocals for my friend George Cahill. So he is like an Americana artist, and I just went there to do a real quick thing. I had already been paid for it, and we finished everything in like one take. And Danny was like, well, what do you got in there? You got anything? We have time. We can like hang out and do stuff in the studio. So I pulled a book out, and I told him to play a 12-bar blues in any key, and I just pulled something out of the journal, and that was one of the first songs we recorded, and then it just went from there. I never thought that I would be in a band. I never even interested me, and the studio work that I was doing at the time was for extra money because I needed money. So I was doing little modeling jobs, and I was doing little studio jobs and all this stuff just like as a side kick, like a side hustle. And then it just ended up being in a band. That's how it happened.
Jumping in the rain. I look out the window to see them running, spaced out in line. Mothers and brothers can't greet them. Serve them their pills and their wine. Help me know that I'm dreaming. I don't know that look on your face when I ask you what is the meaning. You tell me to jump in the rain.
And we actually just talked about it too, because we are going to put that single out, and we're going to put it out as Bosom Band because everybody, the people that wrote it were everybody that was in Bosom Band. We were still a band when we wrote the song, but I'm still working with Danny. We just recorded 3 songs in the last couple of months, but we aren't sure if we want to like reform Bosom Band or we want to like call it a different project. We haven't decided on that yet. We're just enjoying the time because we write very well together. We have like an instant like mojo, like we don't even have to talk. He can just have an idea and lay down a bass track and send it to me, and I will be inspired by that and come up with lyrics, and then I just go over there and lay the lyrics down, and then the whole song gets built. And that's what we've always done. Or I come up with a rhythm or a melody line, and then he comes up with the bass line. So we've been able to work together like that regardless, and we've had multiple other members that have been in the band over the years too, but Danny and I have always gelled 100%. So we had a break, and now we're writing together again, but and then I'm also writing solo stuff. So and last year for Elephants for Autism, I had all just Monica and Chase like solo material, but he went with me and he learned all the songs and played the bass line for all the music last year for the festival. So, and I was thinking this year too, like it's going to be online, and he's not going to be able to be in my house. But I thought I might ask him to lay down the bass tracks for the songs, and then I would play it on a different device and play with it, so he was still involved. So that's something I'm thinking about also. I got all these ideas with all this stuff online,
I know you're looking for something, some kind of cure or advice. Stars are falling to pieces, and the children are turning to mice. Help me to know that I'm dreaming. I don't know that look on your face when I ask you what is the meaning. You tell me to jump in the race. Behind the mask, we're all still awake. Dreams we had for yesterday just have to wait. We don't know our fate. Blood red sky in the morning. They say to never look back. Shadows move like a warning to wake up change what you like. Yeah, help me to know when I'm dreaming. I know that look on your face when I ask you what is the meaning. You tell me to jump in the race. Yeah, help me to know that I'm dreaming. I know that look on your face when I ask you what is the meaning. You tell me to jump in the race. Jump in the race. Jump in the race.
So, are you an original artist or in a band and play original music? Well, if you'd like to be on our show, it's easy to do. All you need to do is contact us on Facebook at the DV Showcase page, d.v.showcase. And remember, listen, experience, and pass on original music. That concludes this week's episode, and we hope you continue our mission of listening, experiencing, and passing on. Until next time, I'm Chuck, and have a great week.